Hello again. Now, community members in Mkhondo in Mpumalanga province have been marching against political killings today that they say are on the rise. This follows the assassinations of two ANC councillors, Muzi, Manyathi and Ngwenya last month. No arrests have yet been made. eNCA reporter Moloko Moloto covering that story for us. He's joining us now live to give us the latest update about how the protest has been going there and what was being said by the ANC protesters. Good afternoon, Moloko. So tell us, what came out of this protest? Is it still underway?
Good afternoon, Braden. Well, officially it has ended, I beg pardon. They essentially started to march from the filling station where Mr. Muzi Manyathi, the deputy chairperson of the ANC in the Gert Sibande district, who was also a councillor at the Gert Sibande district municipality, was gunned down. He was killed in a hail of bullets just last month. And they marched, of course, towards the offices of the local municipality to hand over memorandum of grievances. They then proceeded to the local police station. Among those who were part of this particular demonstration or march, Braden, was the National Executive Committee member of the ANC, Mr. David Mahlobo, who, when we spoke to, indicated that the political killings in this particular area or province is really a worrisome factor, saying that it is often influenced by the political intolerance. And of course, calling on the law enforcement agencies, the police in particular, who are investigating this matter, to prioritize or expedite the investigation and effect an arrest, because he says that the suspect, the man who pulled the trigger, who killed Mr. Manyathi, was actually captured on CCTV camera, and he's really questioning why it has taken so long for the police to effect an arrest. Let's listen to Mr. David Mahlobo when we spoke to him earlier.
Mpumalanga, as we lead in the ANC in peace and stability, is one of those provinces, including KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape, Free State, Northwest. There's high levels of political intolerance within the ANC and outside the ANC. This area of Mkhondo municipality is one of the areas where a number of comrades have been threatened. The municipality is not functional, and communities are living in fear here. And these guys have an audacity where in town you brutally maim someone during the daylight. And our view is that the police must rise to the occasion. They must rise to the occasion so that those who are perpetrators, they need to be brought into book. But political parties themselves, including our own, the ANC, must deal with these levels of intolerance, ill-discipline and hooliganism. In this small town of Piet Retief, the response by the law enforcement agencies is not the same as in other areas. Here they know who this guy killed, Comrade Muzi. There's footage, there's evidence. They fail not to activate that high-level task team and act speedily. This assassin is going to be removed. What if they kill those who are the planners? They remove him. And when they remove him, then there's not going to be any case. We want that man to be arrested, not only the man, but the architects behind these particular killings.
So the protesters are still gathered there, Moloko, but the official kind of march is over. What's next in this regard? I mean, they are calling for an end to political killings.
Correct, Braden. Well, as they were handing over a memorandum of grievances to the police, they made it clear that they actually are giving the police up to, at least they want the suspect to be arrested by Christmas Day, Braden. And they are threatening that failure to do so, they will bring this small town of Piet Retief to a complete standstill. And of course we know that the murders of these two councillors is really just adding on to a growing list of political activists who continue to be killed in this province of Mpumalanga. One that also comes to mind, Broden, is Mr. Jimmy Muhlala, who was killed also in a hail of bullet, just on the verge of him having to, just as he was about to expose the alleged corruption related to the construction of the 2010 stadium. Now Mr. Muhlala is gone, but his killers have still not arrested, and there are fears as well here that those who killed the two councillors, chances are, if the police are not acting swiftly, they may never be arrested at all. But let's listen to Thandeka Skosana, who is the secretary of the African National Congress Youth League in the province of Mpumalanga, as she was handing over that memorandum of grievances to the police and to the MEC in the province of Mpumalanga.
The end of corruption in the police station, which has allowed killers to run amok in the streets of Mkhondo. 2, an investigation in the cases of murder open in this police station, especially those linked to political activity, to politically active citizens, as we believe that some police are in the payroll of the killers. 3, answers as to why the murders of Comrade Manyathi are not arrested a month after he was brutally killed and killers seen on video. Number 4, the immediate arrest of all those who the community has opened case for or mentioned as suspects in this case of torture and killings.
Okay, that reading of part of the memorandum of understanding there, Mkhondo in Mpumalanga.